climate change isn't an opinion. It's not like America where people, they choose to believe in the climate crisis. We've grown up learning about the science, so we're all scared of what the future will hold.
So you are organizing this campaign in Canada. You're getting people to sign a pledge basically saying that they will not have children until the Canadian government takes serious action on climate change. When did this idea come to you?
A few months ago. I think it really came on in stages, and the first stage was learning about the climate science, realizing how dire the situation was. And the second was talking to my friends and realizing we're all very scared. And the third was, I guess, that moment where I just lost faith in my elected officials. I mean, I heard what they were saying. I was reading their plans to tackle the climate crisis, and that trust that you have as a child that everything will be okay sort of eroded. And then I was like, I don't really have a lot of hope for the future. And so that feeling of fear is where the pledge came from.
And how many people have signed on so far?
1,381 as of right now.
From your personal standpoint, did you always assume you would have kids? Was that something that you'd wanted to do?
Absolutely, yeah. I was one of those people, the kind of girl who has a list of baby names on her computer.
Right.
I really love kids. I wanted to be, I still want to be a pediatric emergency doctor. I worked as a nanny, and my life plan was always to have 2 kids. And so it really hurts making this decision, because it's I'm going back on the plans I've had since for as long as I can remember, and it feels very real and a very adult decision that I've had to make. And there's all these little moments through the day where I'm reminded, of my choice and the reasons I've made the choice.
You're saying that the government needs to take serious action on climate change and the climate crisis. What do you mean by serious action?
By serious action, I mean they need to take the climate crisis seriously, and they need to listen to the science. So for Canada, that looks like a comprehensive plan to stay below 1.5 degrees of global warming. And the first step of that would be just abiding by the Paris Agreement. The Paris Agreement was a 30% reduction in emissions below 2005 levels. We are not on track to that goal, and actually every month we're getting farther and further away from meeting even that most basic goals. And also a mitigation plan, because people are already hurt and people will be hurt by the climate crisis. So that's people who work in farming, who are fishing, people who are in the oil and gas industries. They need a just transition because it's not fair to them. People who will be displaced because of climate, people who will be injured due to the extreme weather we are seeing and we will continue to see.
What's the reaction been like on campus? And also, are you hearing from people in different countries and different parts of the world?
Among my peer group, nobody is against it. In the very beginning, I sent it out to a whole bunch, maybe 100 of my friends, and I would say 97, 98 of them signed it.
Wow.
In my generation, fear of climate change isn't an opinion. It's not like America where people are, they choose to believe in the climate crisis. We've grown up learning about the science, so we're all, all scared of what the future will hold.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.